it isn't just Electric Picnic. The whole of the entertainment industry is on its knees, and obviously nightclubs and all that stuff remain closed. We have currently 82% of the adult population partially vaccinated, 71% fully vaccinated. So we're really high. And I think this needs to be said and said again. We will not reach herd immunity with COVID. It will not happen because of variants coming forward all the time, and because of waning immunity post-vaccination. So it'll be exactly like the flu, that every year you'll need a different booster or an upgrade in your immune status, because otherwise you won't be immune. And we won't get there. And by the time, by the way, that the Electric Picnic was due to take place, it would have been the end of September. We would have had in excess of about 85% of the adult population fully vaccinated, heading towards 90%. We won't get any higher than that because about 10% are vaccine resistant or are anti-vax. So we would have been as good as we could possibly be. And yet it wasn't good enough, even for an outdoor event. And I am asking this morning, if hitting near 90% of the adult population being fully vaccinated, if having an event that was going to be vaccine cert compliant, so you had to be vaccinated to be at it, if that still isn't enough, what are we saying about how we're going to live going forward? This makes no sense.
I actually wouldn't disagree with you. And if my if my 19-year-old told me he was going to Electric Picnic at the end of September, I probably wouldn't bat an eye at it. I think it would be fair enough. I suppose there'll be some people listening this morning that'll say, yeah, but look, with the numbers still quite high, with the Delta variant and so on, should we walk before we run? I mean, do you get straight to a 70,000 event? Should we not be trying having smaller concerts and see how they go before we start jumping in off the deep end?
But if we're all vaccinated, it doesn't matter if there's 700, 7,000 or 70,000. What does it matter if everyone at it is vaccinated? Like, at what point do we start to trust that the vaccines are the bulwark between us and the virus? It makes no sense here. And Shane, with respect, it's like we've prioritised some things over others. We're talking about 40,000 in Croke Park in a quite a confined space.
Max is different though.
Well, it's a confined space.
I was at the Aviva the other night.
With people shouting and roaring.
Yeah, I can tell you, I was at the match the other night. There was no one near me at all. The only person I was there with were my wife, my daughter and my son. I didn't really talk to anybody else. It's not the same. I don't, look, the points you make about Electric Picnic are entirely legitimate and about vaccination, but let's not compare going to a match with a weekend
I would actually
festival.
say that we prioritise things like the GAA ahead of things like the entertainment industry, and it's a mindset, Shane. It's illogical and it's unfair.